Hey everybody, welcome to That's Debatable Daily, the show where we debate every single day. My name is Leavezo, and I have Landon Newton, one of my oldest friends.
That's
if you've
right.
seen the show before, you know how this goes. We're just solving pretty much every mystery that mankind has ever had.
Yeah.
Pretty much that's what
Just
we're doing.
taking care of them.
So today is the mystery of if a taco in any conceivable way could be called a hamburger. And if so, should I add pickles to my tacos? Now, this is a strange question. I know that you immediately think no. But there are some implications here about toppings that are similar, about filling that is similar. I think we should get into it.
Okay, first, let's get the obvious out of the way. Today is my birthday.
Oh,
Happy
is today
birthday,
the
me.
11th? Today is
Yes,
Landon's
it is.
birthday. Yes.
Happy birthday, me.
Happy birthday, Landon. So,
Thank you.
On your birthday, for your birthday question, is a taco a hamburger?
No.
All right, that's it. Let's go party. Are we
Yep,
ready?
party time. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's talk about
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about the no.
Because we have to
Let's
define
talk
both
about-
of them. We have to define a taco. We have to
Yes.
define a hamburger.
We know you might not realize there is a little bit of a kind of compelling argument that we've heard about this idea that a taco could be a hamburger. We'll get into that in a minute, but let's first talk about why it is so blatantly obvious that a taco is not a hamburger.
I mean, taco is Hispanic, hamburger is German American.
And that's not just perception.
No,
That's
just where it
geographical.
comes from, yeah.
That's the history of the items.
Now, the one thing that's kind of getting me is that it's ground beef that you find in a lot.
Yeah.
Now, this is, again, the Hispanic American version of a taco because
Right.
you'll find ground beef in Hispanic countries, but
Yeah.
they have all sorts of different
Yeah.
things for their tacos. But the type of taco that I'm thinking of is like, you get it from Taco Bell. It's full of ground beef.
Sure.
What is ground beef? What do we call that? Hamburger. The hamburger is not the bun. The hamburger is not any of the fixings. That is how we eat hamburgers in America. The hamburger is the hamburger patty itself, I think, because you would say you put hamburger on like what is the Hawaiian one?
Locomoco.
Locomoco.
Mhm.
Like you put hamburger on Locomoco.
Right.
Hamburger helper isn't in a patty. It's just
No.
ground beef.
But I think you put a burger patty on Locomoco.
Right.
And you use
But not a hamburger helper.
So is anything with hamburger a burger?
No.
Because like you do that in
I wouldn't
like,
call it a burger. I think a
beef
burger specifically talks about the sandwich.
right. Because
Right.
like stroganoff has ground meat.
Right.
Like there's a lot of things that
But you
do
put
have-
hamburger in casseroles and in hamburger helper, and at that point, it's just the meat.
right.
What we're
So
referring to.
does it need to be in a patty form to qualify as a hamburger?
I don't think so because hamburger meat is specifically the invention. The hamburger patty was a later
Right.
interpretation of hamburger meat.
But colloquially, has it been long enough and common enough to say a burger now that like a,
right. Because
well,
in America,
here-
a burger
here's-
is different than it is somewhere
right.
else.
So
Yeah.
here's an example. A sloppy Joe
Right.
has hamburger, right? It has
Right.
ground beef, but it is not in a
You
patty.
wouldn't necessarily call a sloppy Joe a hamburger.
Right. It's
Yeah.
it's
a
like
sloppy Joe
a
sandwich.
barbecue whatever kind of sandwich.
Sure.
And you don't call it a burger because the only difference
Also, I
Is
need
that it's not a
I need
patty.
to insist on something that you're using. You're using hamburger and burger equally. I don't think they are.
No,
think
I don't
they're
think so.
separate things. I think a burger is specifically
was the question
sandwich.
What did the question say?
Because,
burger?
well, yeah, you said burger. So,
No,
for example, I don't think a sloppy Joe is a burger, but I think it is hamburger.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Yes.
But it's not a burger.
I was thinking for the terms of saying is a taco a burger.
Is a taco a hamburger
Okay.
specifically?
So not does taco have hamburger?
No.
Is it a
And that's the only reason I bring
Hamburger.
it up because of the meat. And like, for example, okay, so there's that thing too, right? Because if a sloppy Joe isn't a hamburger, but it uses hamburger meat,
right?
I think the fact that it says a hamburger,
Yes.
I think you're right. We can't say a taco is a hamburger.
Right.
If it was, is a taco hamburger? I'd be like, that's different. That's more
Yes.
ambiguous.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
good point.
So the saying a hamburger means, I feel like is
Yeah.
the same way we would use the word burger
Yes.
because it's talking about an item, not an ingredient.
I think you're right.
Right.
Also, the other part of this, should I add pickles to my tacos? I think a resounding yes. I love pickles. I think they're great.
Yes.
And there is a version of a smash burger taco where you take ground beef and you put the tortilla on top of it and just smash it down and let it cook and then flip it over and you put your fixings like Big Mac sauce or whatever thing you want to make and stuff, and then cheese, like American cheese on it, and pickles.
I just had this.
So good.
I just had this at my mom's house last time I was in Denver. Dude. It's really good.
Wait a second. I've never had one in my entire life. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know it's good. I can see that it's good.
I will vouch for you. It's really good.
I've watched a million videos of these made.
Yes.
I just had to be honest. I don't know that I've ever tried one.
You should try it, though.
Though the freaking taco burger was close. The one that killed me, that almost killed me.
Oh.
We talked about this in another episode.
Yes, we talked about that. That's
right. It was like 10 hamburger patties in a single tortilla with barbecue sauce that me and my brother ate because we're like protein. I was like 15. I wanted to die. I've never been that sick to my stomach ever in my life. So that I do want to avoid, but I think you should put pickles on your tacos. So here's a question. Smash burger taco. It's not a hamburger.
Right.
But it is a variation on a hamburger.
Yes.
It is a hamburger, kind of. It's a hamburger taco.
Maybe both things can be true.
Yeah.
It's a burger and it's a taco.
So wait, is a taco a hamburger? Sometimes. I think that's the answer.
And here's the interesting thing. I think there's more reasons why, apart from just pickles being great.
Right.
There are potentially more arguments as to why you might put pickles on a taco, because list the ingredients of a typical average hamburger.
Beef patty, cheese, mayo, ketchup, lettuce, onions, tomato, bread.
So
bacon,
how many of those things
onion rings
are also on a taco? How many? There
crunchy onions, jalapenos, an egg. Did you know that in Colombia they put a little boiled quail's egg on a toothpick on top of every burger? Every burger you ever bought?
That's awesome.
I loved it.
That's awesome.
Anyway,
so meat. So if I'm describing a thing and I say
the ingredients of a hamburger.
Right. So carb, meat.
Bread specifically, I would say it has to be bread to be.
I know. I'm just saying, just as an example.
Sure. Okay.
What I'm saying is you wouldn't be able to tell. So tell me which object I'm talking about. Carb, ground beef,
yes.
Lettuce,
yes.
Tomato,
yes.
Cheese.
Okay.
You don't know.
Hawaiian haystacks is what I thought of just now when you said that.
But like, they are more similar than you think they are.
They are.
They are more similar than you think.
And here's the deal. Specifically, a smash burger taco is literally just like this fusion thing. And that's when we get to talk about like cultures and stuff. Like the sushi burrito.
Right.
I'm okay with calling that a burrito. I'm not okay with calling anything else non-Hispanic a burrito.
Right.
Like when people are like, sushi's actually a burrito. It's like, no, it's not. No. It's only a burrito when you make a sushi burrito because culturally we call that a burrito.
It's an intentional fusion.
Yes.
Yes.
Intentionally they turn that into a burrito. Your sushi is not a burrito just because it's covered with a carb and it has filling with it. It's like, dude, did you not have these discussions when you were like 12 years old? We're past that. We're on to if a taco's a hamburger. Get with the times. We can do this together. Put pickles in your tacos. You know what I mean? So I think that's my answer, dude. Is a taco a hamburger? It can be.
Yeah. The only thing that would make me hesitate about putting pickles on a taco is the seasoning of the taco. You season taco meat differently than you season burger meat. Still could be great.
Except for in one version of tacos, but a taco can have different types of seasons of meat, right? Totally. And the smash burger taco specifically has burger.
It is the burger. Yeah, exactly.
But I get what you're saying. Taco meat is its own thing.
Yeah, so that's kind of the question for me is it depends. But if you are trying to be true to the soul of your taco, then maybe you should ask the taco if it wants pickles.
Yes, because the taco might have an opinion you didn't even know about. So let us know what you guys think in the comments. See which one you think.
Let us know.
Maybe you can tell us why a hamburger is actually a taco and that we were wrong the whole time.
Oh,
we're excited to hear it. Tomorrow, please join us for a peak 90s icon debate. We're going Tamagotchi versus Game Boy Color. We'll see you there.